Hi folks, Tim here again with timsclass.com. Here to discuss hammers today. Let's just start with some of the more obscure, unknown hammers. We'll start with this. This is an East Wing ball peen hammer, okay? Everybody's seen this around and wondering what the heck you use that for. If you've ever tried to drive a nail with it, good luck with that. That's not what they're designed for. This is actually a machinist hammer. This has got a peening, a rounded edge, and that's if you're taking metal and you're trying to round it off, you can just tap on it and that's gonna round the metal out, okay? It's also got, you'll notice it's got a smooth face to it, but it's a machinist hammer. I'm not a machinist, so I can't tell you too much about it. Let's go from there to something like this. Looks like a hatchet. It's actually a drywall hammer. You'll see you've got a waffled face to it. That's for driving your drywall nails in. And if you've ever watched drywall guys, you'll see they're really good with this hammer. This has got the ability to pull out drywall nails. And you'll notice this hatchet part's not real sharp and it's not meant to be. This is all just for drywall action. Let's try and keep up with all these. Next on our not very often used hammers, this is a rock layers hammer or a brick layers hammer. You'll notice it's got like a square, smooth face front, and you've got kind of like a chisel on the back side of it. And this is for when block layers or rock layers or brick layers, when they're trying to break the brick or block, they'll just start tapping a line across, and then they'll turn around and smack it, and it'll snap it in half. All right. Right here we have a mallet. This is just a small mallet used for, let's say you were putting in grade stake somewhere, which is rebar, usually a 1/2 inch thick. Most of them are about 24 inches long. This would be something I would want to drive those rebar stakes into the ground with. And it's just a hand mallet. You'll notice this particular one is 2.5 pounds. They make them all the way up to 6 pounds, which you don't really want to be swinging that all day long. I don't have a sledgehammer here, but I think everybody knows what a sledgehammer is, what it looks like, and what it does. I do have one, just don't have it here with me today. All right, we got a rubber mallet. These are used for a multitude of purposes. If you don't want to mar up whatever it is you're banging on, a rubber mallet's the route to go. If you have ever done any hardwood flooring, the hardwood floor stapler has a round rubber piece that's pneumatic, so it's air controlled, and when you set that nailer down, you'll smack the rubber part on the back of that nailer, and you'd want to use a rubber mallet for that. Okay, this hammer looking more familiar. This is actually just referred to as a carpenter's hammer. You'll notice this particular one, I don't know if you can see that or not, is a 20 ounce. This is something that you'd probably see a trim carpenter using. You'll notice it's got the smooth face, and it's more or less for driving trim nails. But notice the claw is straight and not curled. The reason for that is sometimes you gotta be able to reach in there and pry out a piece of trim or something of that nature. All right, then we move on to our last section. These are framing hammers. We have two pretty much the same. Both of these are East Wings. The only difference is the weight. You'll see one of them is a 22 ounce and the other one is a 28 ounce. And contrary to what most people believe, if I've got to work all day out in the hot sun and I've got a what they call hand bang all day long, which means I don't have a nail gun, don't have a compressor, I've got to drive nails by hand, I'm probably going to want to use the 28 ounce. And you would think it might be easier to use the 22, but the truth is you got to swing less times with this hammer than with this hammer. And I'll illustrate over here. I've got a couple pieces of wood laid out. I didn't have any 16 penny nails here, so I took some gun nails and just broke off a few of them. And if I want to drive this nail in, this is my 22 ounce. All right, I've got to swing it a few extra times to drive that in. If I'm going to use my 28 ounce, usually you can do it in 1 or 2 swings. Well, looks like Tim needs to work on this. Anyway, you get the idea. The bigger the hammer, the better it swings. If you'll excuse me, I need to brush up on my hammering skills. That's the lesson for today.